You have a better relationship with your boss than you do with God right now. Who's the real boss in your life? Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Women of Eternity, where we are God-fearing, God-living, God-loving. I'm Natalie. Hello, and welcome. I am so excited. Happy Sunday. Today's going to be an action-packed day. The Baltimore Ravens, like the football team, they have this program where they support community programs and organizations that help the city of Baltimore, and my church was selected. And so they're hosting like a bunch of food trucks, all this stuff to celebrate my church and the giving that we've done for the city. Dope. And then after that, my good sis, little sis, is having a graduation party, cookout, which I was invited to. Now, it's supposed to rain today, so we're gonna see. Also, my babe comes back. My boyfriend has been on a groomsman retreat. That is the holy version of a bachelor's trip. I love it. It's so wholesome. Anyways, yeah. So we have a lot to do today. I am not wearing this to church. This is my between outfit, but yeah. I'll see you there. Hello, he's back. I'm so happy. But I didn't vlog at all after church because I was just in the moment. My dad ended up coming, but now we're at this grad cookout and I'm about to get some food. I hope there's some food left. We're about to see because we're already running late. So let's go. Hello and good evening. You heard me correctly. Good evening. Happy Monday. This morning did not start out good. I did not sleep well, which resulted in me not... It's like I didn't sleep well. I didn't dream well. I couldn't wake up. It was just a mess. Today started out so slow. There is no way I'm going to get the vlog done in time. But I don't want to just throw away my day. I don't want to throw away my day. I want to be productive. So, why am I so I'm so tired. It doesn't make sense why I'm so tired. My period just ended. Look, I have had very productive weeks, and that's just not going to end. It's not going to stop. It's not over. Because what? No. We're going to reclaim this day. It is 1:45 basically. The day is halfway over. But that does not mean we are victims to it. Let's get going. Because I got up so late, I did not take my meds this morning because I need my sleeping schedule to get back on track. And taking my meds too late, I'm just gonna have a hard, the hours that I'm gonna be up and focused is just gonna shift too much, which means we're going off the strength of the Lord today. My dad got a seeded watermelon. You know, we're gonna cook up some chicken. I'm just throwing my chicken thighs into the bowl. These seem small. Oh, not hit as hard as onion powder in my opinion. Wow. Y'all just keep it simple. We're keeping it real simple with the seasonings: salt, pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder. That's how you know you used enough. And then onion powder. This is granulated onion, so the pieces are bigger. Go light with this. Yeah, I don't want too much of that. Mix it up. So I just went ahead, pitted an avocado. I'm gonna add the juice of 1 lemon. Look at all the seeds. To that, we're gonna add some Greek yogurt for protein. This is basically gonna be our creamy base for our chicken salad we're gonna make. Some mustard, salt and pepper, and some chili flake. I'm gonna go ahead and then I just have this 1/4 of a red onion that I'm just gonna dice up. Hello, editing Nat here. Not sure where the rest of my footage went, but I basically mixed all of this stuff together with the chicken, cut up the chicken, and I put it on a lettuce wrap. Y'all, it was so good, 10 out of 10. And yeah, that was it. Hello, good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I haven't been out here in a while. It's hot, I ain't gonna lie. But ooh, I love it. God's creation. And y'all heard the woodpecker? Y'all, seasons are starting to change. The seasons are starting to change. New vegetation, new flora is coming out, you know? Anyways. Yesterday was such a rough day. I was fighting to redeem it and come on, we can get it together and we can restore. I did end up having my Bible study, which was great. But other than that, it was a wildly unproductive day. And I could just feel myself going into a slump, feeling just crappy about myself. It's like feeling like my brain is sabotaging against me. And it was not a good day. But luckily, my man of God prayed over me, spoke life over me, which really, really encouraged me. That's why we need people around us. It doesn't even have to be a boyfriend, but just someone who can encourage you in those low moments and remind you who God says you are. And so when I was on my walk and I'm just looking at all the bugs, and I literally saw 2 butterflies at once, and I'm like, what a treat. And just listening to the frogs and all the things, and it's like, wow, God, you're really keeping everybody, and you've made them so beautifully, so wonderfully, exactly how you intended them to be. And we're in this fallen state, we're in this flesh, right? We're in a fallen world, and so it's not as seamless, it's not as easy as God originally intended it for it to be for us. But the beauty in that is he can still go beyond our physical limitations. And in those moments where it feels like I can't do it, he can. He is the God of the gap. He is the one who makes ways out of no way. And yeah, I just felt so encouraged, and seeing how creation just sings his glory. Am I not his creation? Am I incapable of doing that just because I may have challenges? I might have ADHD. You might have anxiety. You might have depression. You might have some other ailment. You know, it might be a physical condition for you. Does that mean you can't still produce God's glory? It doesn't. It doesn't. God can use it all, and he does use it all, and he wants to use it all. And so allowing him to do that and not getting in his way, that is the spirit for the day. I read again Hebrews 12, 1-3. Got me all the way together. So I'm ready to have a good and productive day. And I'm ready to bring y'all with me. So let's get it. Hello. All right. It is much later. Sorry, distraction. It's much later. I am about to head to a Bible study with my girls. I'm very excited because one of the sisters is actually hosting us at her apartment. So that's fun. We love a hostess with the mostest. It's so hot outside, guys. but I'm gonna have a new car soon. Y'all, I've been talking about a new car for a year. It's happening soon. All right, y'all, just parked, just arrived, so excited. And I didn't show y'all. Y'all, I'm obsessed. It's perfect. It's so nice and tight. It's not all loose like before. I'm not gonna lie, when I ironed this, I think when I ironed it, I think I shrunk the fabric a little bit, but she's cute. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get to vlog because these do tend to be more intimate, more personal. Like, we're really trying to get to know each other, and a lot of times there's sharing, there's confessing, and so it's not always the most, appropriate to be vlogging and recording and stuff. So we shall see. I'll try to get what I can, but if not, I'll talk to y'all after. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Y'all, we are about to go grocery shopping because we need some food. But first, we got to take inventory. Some things my daddy likes, some things I like. We clearly need eggs. Now, you're probably like, Natalie, you got a whole thing of eggs right here. I don't like those eggs. I like eggs that come from Happy Chickens, you feel me? We need that, we need protein, we need chicken, we need peppers, we need salmon. I need my pumpkin seeds. Let's write this down. Let's go. Now that I think about it, there's actually more things that I need. Let's try to write it without honking nobody. Y'all, my cholesterol came back slightly elevated. So I need to work out. But I'm just like, I don't know. Let's get some fruit. Yes. We'll choose 2. Okay. Let's go. Nothing like a freshly stocked grocery store. People catching on. The Blue Mountain Arts. This card section, mad empty. Grocery haul. Y'all know how I feel about these yogurts. This is the vanilla one. I really like the coconut one. I'm gonna make my little date treat thingy things. Yeah. So boom, got some fresh peaches. I really wanted to get more fruit this go around. Oh, I got these little chia seed packs. I want to start adding chia to stuff for extra fiber. Got some herbs. Boom. You already know. And I'm about to have some of these right now. Don't even have to put them away. Got some corn because it's in season and I haven't made anything with it. Some lemons. Love adding that to stuff. Canned peaches because I was going to make peach cobbler. A couple at our church invited us over to dinner and I was going to make it because, I mean, it's just like my go-to summer recipe, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. Oh, I'm also trying something new. I was out of honey. I'm running out. We're trying blue agave. Avocados. A sweet potato. Some bone broth, chicken bone broth, because I want to make a soup. Some salmon. And chicken, which I have to freeze because it literally turns tomorrow. Y'all, I really thought I was about to make lunch. I have to go to my doctor's appointment. Not my doctor's appointment. My eye exam very soon. I'm just happy I'm going to be able to see y'all. It has been a struggle.
Stop.
Cut the montage real quick. I don't know who needs to hear this, but take your meds this morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. It actually isn't that early, but it's very gloomy. But we're about to have a great day today. Let me get dressed and I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hello. I don't know why this feels so intimate. Like I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys and did my makeup in so long. I'm sure it was probably last week. Was it? I don't even know, girl. It feels like it's been forever. But I have my water. Y'all can see how chilled it is. Let's chat. First, I feel like I need to apologize to you guys because I have been very inconsistent with responding to your comments. And it's like, I think about them. What I'm immediately thinking about is Darlene. I believe that's your name. I'll pop your comment up. You asked, how do I know what to read? And honestly, I don't have much of a system. I do try to read books, and it also depends on the type of study you're doing. So if you're doing a topical study, you know, you might bounce around some more, but even then it's good to read ahead and after to get as good of a context as you can, or reading maybe a summary of the book so you know what it was about, who it was to, the context, because that'll help you interpret scripture more. But as far as what I read, I kind of just let the Spirit lead me. So me reading Hebrews right now was inspired by the fact that I felt like Hebrews was being quoted a lot, and that's not a book I have consistently just sat down and studied and read through. And so I'll kind of pick that way. Some things I decide to read based off of the season I'm in, or like what I'm going through. So one of my favorite chapters is Philippians 4. And so when I need that encouragement, honestly, tail end of 3 and 4, I'll read that to get me going. Or I'll read Psalm 121 if I'm feeling anxious. Different things, right? But what I choose to study out, honestly, I kind of just let the Lord lead me. If I'm hearing something mentioned a lot, or if I know I have a gap in my knowledge, I'll just read it. But I wanted to do a life update check-in with y'all. I feel like I've been a bit all over and I haven't been focused. Like, I had a few moments of intense overwhelm recently. Honestly, it felt like a whole spiritual attack this one day. But, you know, I fight back. I fight back how I'm instructed. So, I feel better now. But I feel like I've barely vlogged this week. I don't know where I'm at today, because let's just focus on that. Let's just focus on where we are at today. I'm realizing I am a person of patterns. I have stellar weeks, and then I have weeks where it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And that makes it challenging. That makes it difficult to be consistent. It makes it difficult to feel like I can trust myself. But more important than trusting myself is trusting the God I serve, and remembering that and keeping that at the forefront of my mind. Or like when I'm struggling to believe in myself, reminding myself of the fact that God believes in me. God thinks I can do it. Be obedient. I saw this clip that I feel like it kind of, depending on the season I was in, I would have been like, this is to prosperity. It's giving prosperity. But funny enough, it's actually what I needed. Because here's the thing. A prosperity gospel is not a gospel. Or it's not the gospel, I should say, right? However, different people need different things. The person who struggles with greed and overworking and, they don't know how to rest in God, or they're just orienting their whole life around making money, you don't need to hear that, right? Perhaps a better message for where you are. And this is where discipleship is so important, right? Because if we're just picking and choosing what we like to hear, we can choose stuff that suits our desire or what we want, right? And so some of y'all don't need to hear, oh, get up and work. Go do that thing. Go after it. Some of y'all need to hear rest. Sit your butt down. Be obedient. You have a better relationship with your boss than you do with God right now. Who's the real boss in your life, right? Some of y'all need to hear that instead. And then on the other end of the spectrum, some people need to hear, get that butt up. God gave you a purpose. God gave you a mission. God gave you an assignment. What are you doing? He's going to be and this is what the video said, he's going to ask, why didn't you do the thing I told you to do? Why didn't you do the thing? Why didn't you do it? And we're going to come up with all these excuses. And he's going to be like, why didn't you do it? And she's even giving examples of people who were denied or just had a hard time getting started, but they didn't give up, right? It happened, and we know their names because they did not give up. I'm going in with my Fenty in the shade 14. And you can actually see it's a little light for me. It's crazy to think this shade was my dark shade. I've tanned so much this summer, and I haven't even gone anywhere for real. Speaking of going places, we're going to Philly this weekend. Me and a bunch of girls from my church are doing a day trip to Philly, which I am so... Is this the light shade? I think this is the light shade. Yeah. So Saturday is going to be very fun. Yeah, the combination of these two is so natural and pretty. But I'm really looking forward to that. So this vlog is far from over. We have a lot of fun things in store for us. Today I wanted to get out and work, go to a cafe or a library or something. But the way it's supposed to rain, Tropical Storm Debs, girl, what you doing? It's giving questionable. So we shall see. We shall see. Also, you guys, I think I'm going to get a personal trainer. Shout out to my man for sponsoring this. He's literally so supportive. Can I just brag about him for a sec? When I'm having my low moments, my breakdowns, he is right there. He is so supportive. He's so encouraging. I showed him a video of me at my ideal weight. Just look. Granted, I don't be wearing clothes, showing all that no more, but that used to be me. And I want to get back there, but I want to do it in a healthy way. And he was like, girl, if you meet your workout goals, I might have to take you on a trip. Might be a road trip, it's not like we doing nothing crazy. I mean, we are not married, right? But what an incentive. So yeah. That is exciting. I haven't done my makeup all week. This was the NARS Creamy Radiant, and I believe the shade Praline. So I'm excited. We have a lot in store, but today is a work day. Today is an admin day. Today I'm knocking out the things I don't like to do. The things I have been postponing, which includes looking for a part-time job. Y'all, I was so sick. I was literally thinking about starting, going back to a 9-to-5. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, that video convicted me because it's been clear, it's been prophesied, God has shown signs after, I'll have an idea, and I'll, not just an idea. God will download what he wants me to do. And then he'll start sending a bunch of confirmation about it. And I get in the way because I don't do anything. And why that is, there's a multitude of reasons. But when I keep just blaming stuff on ADHD, it's like I'm silent quitting. Or I'm saying ADHD is more powerful than God, or it's more important than the assignment, or that it's an adequate excuse for not doing what God has called me to do. If God's called me to do something, if he's called you to do something, that means he thinks you can do it with your current situation. And so, with that spirit and mindset, we are going forth. We're not giving up, but I am going to look for a part-time job. And let this be your moment, your reminder that I know we're all obsessed with high cheekbones and lift, but like if you have a pretty face, you're pretty because it's your face. Round faces can be pretty. All face shapes can be pretty. Not everything needs to be lifted. So if your face is already pretty, looking more like you will make you more pretty. That's all I'm going to say. You don't have to shape shift your face. And makeup is about figuring out what you like on you. Y'all, you know what I really want? I want a lip stain. I'm really in an era of embracing the two-tone because I'm a two-tone queen. And I feel like it looks more natural. Like when I'm doing a full beat, yes, make it one color. But like when I want something more natural, I actually enjoy the two-tone coming out. This is my favorite lip liner shade ever. This is the Mented Cosmetics in the shade Bear. And the reason I like it, brown lip liners, I feel like emphasize the darkness around my mouth. You don't see that? I have darkness around my mouth. And I feel like brown lip liners just emphasize that because it basically is the same color. Whereas a more reddish but neutral, oh my gosh, is the best. And I use my finger to blend out the inner edge. And I'm gonna take this Kosas, it's like a tinted lip balm in this shade Tropical Bliss. I haven't used this in a long time. Let's make it shiny. This is Haze. Where's Entice? The Phantom lips by Hourglass are expensive, but incredibly worth it. Where is Entice? You guys, I've decided I want to do something on the eyes. So I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon pencil in the shade Amber Haze. If you're not an eyeshadow girl, but you just want something in your my complexion, this is what you need. The Charlotte Tilbury and Amber Haze. Literally just watch, okay? Let me prime my eyes first. If y'all are eyeshadow primer people, what is your favorite non-opaque eyeshadow primer? Just get you this and scribble it. And I kind of cut it off there. Get a fluffy brush. I pat and drag up to diffuse. Eyeshadow done. Too easy. And it's super natural. Getting ready was fun, but now it's time to come up with a game plan for what we're tackling today. And by the way, that was Fussy by Fenty. And I'm not putting on mascara because I don't feel like taking it off. I'm just gonna do what I can. All right, y'all, it's a bit later. I'm feeling good, ready to work. Do y'all still want me to drop this merch? Like, I told y'all my grievances with the hat and just feeling like it's a bit, like it's puckered. I don't like that. I'm really grieved that it didn't happen this summer. I mean, the summer's not over and I can still do it for fall or whatever, but it would be a whole new thing because I don't think I like the system that I've been using. Anywho, with that being said, what are we doing today? A few things. So one thing you'll hear me say a lot is like, oh, I struggle with consistency. And that is true. However, I think it's not a capabilities issue, it's a mindset issue. And you might be like me, where I can usually do something for 2 weeks. If I really don't want to do it, I might do it for 4 days. And then I start to fall off because I really don't want to do it, and dopamine, all that stuff. So I feel like the mindset paradigm that I need to embrace is my daily bread. And I need to plan out in advance because in some ways I've been trying to do my daily bread, like taking just like, oh, what am I gonna do today? And just figuring it out versus having goals, having steps, having benchmarks. And that's what we need to do. I want to embrace it. It's the beginning of a new month. And so we are going to plan my content for the rest of this month because I want to produce more. I want to give y'all more. And yeah, it's time. So I got my calendar and we're just going to get at it, honestly. All right, so boom. I started by a while ago. I came up with a bunch of things that I need to do and or get done. Because even organizing my thoughts can be a bit challenging. So I'm so happy I did this and I was able to go back to it. And from there, I established my goals for this month and extra credit if I want to be fancy and just, really do the thing. And based upon this, I'm going to plan out my week to week. All right, it is so much later. You see the color coordination? Yeah, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. I feel so motivated. It took a while to get there. I'm just showing y'all some of what I do to get organized in my head. I had to rethink of my days because I felt like time is just getting away from me. Like, do I even have enough time to do X, Y, and Z? And it's like, when I sat down and thought about it, I did. And timing myself when I'm doing things has been so helpful because it shows me, girl, it don't actually take you that long. It doesn't take that long to do X, Y, and Z, whatever, which just gives me more confidence and it lets me realistically know how long something takes, especially when I'm not in a rush. So I made this little chart to break down the time of my days, and then based upon that, I came up with my to-do list. And then once I figured the things I want to do, getting specific. So I wrote down video ideas for shorts and for long form, bonus videos, if you will. Y'all know the vlogs ain't going nowhere. But for shorts and long form bonus videos, figuring that out, I feel so good, so accomplished. As you can see, I'm barehanded, but the nails I took off, like literally I took them off. The only one that popped off was my thumb, because I pick with them a lot. They lasted 2 weeks and 3 days. I'm just saying. 2 weeks and 3 days, period. So I'm about to reapply, watch my Olympics, and then I need to film a short. And then this evening I have D-time with Char. It is going to be virtual, so it's not like I'm taking y'all anywhere. But yeah. Oh my gosh, it's time. Sydney McLaughlin. Come on, girl. It's time. Since 2021, she's broken the world record 6 times. 6 times. Let me hush this up. This just tells you about the world. This just tells you about the times that we live in. Because who gets all the attention and the specials and the backstory and the yeah. The guy full of pride, the girl full of pride, attitude, all the stuff. And I'm not a hater. I'm not. I just want hype given where hype is due. Sydney McLaughlin, Laroni, let me put her last name on there. Married queen. Okay. She runs her race. She is the GOAT. She is the Simone Biles of her event. And not only that, she does it with class and grace. She doesn't run her mouth. She always gives credit to God. Where's the specials on her? Where's all the attention on her? Oh, it's not. Because people don't care about being wholesome and holy and dignified and gracious and elegant and everything. And number one, no, we would rather go for the inconsistent folk who is more entertaining, more pizzazz, more, in your face, all that stuff. Humility. I mean, I love her. She's a queen. I'm getting off my little soapbox. But yeah, I just thought this Olympics was very interesting. Who they chose to highlight, give a lot of attention to. But the results speak for themselves. That's all I'm gonna say. Hello, welcome back. Happy Friday night. It is 10 o'clock. But on Sunday, next week, I'm having dinner with a couple from my church who the husband happens to be the director of culinary at my church. And so I'm like, I need to make something. I was going to make the peach cobbler, but I have a birthday event before the dinner, and so I'm not going to have time. So we're making cookies. And because I feel creative, I'm trying a new recipe. It's still going to be a brown butter chocolate chip cookie base, but not everyone likes chocolate, so I call it my pecan cran. So it's pecans and cranberries, essentially. I usually make a pecan brittle to go with it, but I don't know if I have ingredients for all of that. So we're just gonna keep it simple. And yeah. Good morning and happy Saturday, y'all. I'm so excited. How rude. Hello, good morning, happy Friday, y'all. I am not Friday. It is Saturday. Oh my gosh. Happy Saturday. I am so excited because, baby, we're going to Philly. We got to go. We're all meeting at my friend's house. There's going to be about 5 of us. It's just a day trip, but I am pumped, to say the least. But first, we got to get some gas. We made it in Philly now with my fellow women of God. But we gotta get this food, get this food. Today, all of our Alright, updates. Food was delish, but we are now we're trying to find something to do before candle making. Ignore my neck, I was scratching it. We're going candle making, but we need to waste some time. So we tried to go to this bookstore.
Maybe you should volunteer with us. This is not how you work a business.
This is crazy. The hour said they should be open. But then look at the sign. It's an all volunteer operation. If you're here and we're not, maybe you should volunteer with us. That is crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, why would we come into a pet store? And I'm forgetting other people have pets. Danielle has 2 cats. Harley has a dog. 2 dogs. 2 dogs.
And Amaris has a cat.
And Amaris also has a cat. So I'm the only one who's petless. Because I'm like, a pet store, you know, okay. And I'm like, oh wait, no, y'all actually do have pets. So we don't know if this is what was supposed to be going on. Like,
he has stepped out or something.
so there's a book market? Child, I don't know. The bookstore is closed, but they have all of this, so that's cool. They have all types of stuff from cookbooks, art cities of the future, travelers, guides. This is actually cool. It's a bunch of like infographics about food and like where food comes from and stuff. I can't make this up. Oh my gosh, we were trying to park. Here, Maris. We were trying to park. Look what Danielle did. Yo, we're literally halfway on the sidewalk. She's like, I'm on the curb. I'm on the curb. Both wheels. We're at a thrift store now. The music is so loud. These are actually really pretty with the ombre. I'm not gonna lie, the thrift shop was smelling questionable. But we are now down the, I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm doing champagne for you guys.
It's candle time.
So for each fragrance that you do, you're gonna pour to 60. So and yours gonna go all the way to 80. So
Just what did you do?
Just
The coconut milk and mango.
Yep, let me see where yours at.
So then 59 more. Or 0.60.
You finished up with yours on your end? Thank you. Okay.
I'm done with this one. Just so I don't mix it up and make the same candle twice. I do, but it's too early.
You have the light blue bag.
So they have it so we can dye our candles. I'm gonna do a red one and a yellow one. The sandalwood and rose one is going to be the red, and then I'm gonna make the white tea one this yellow color.
25 to 30 minutes to cool down.
And just like that, we are back. Just like that, we are back. That was fun. Fun little day trip. And we got back so early. That's what I love about like going with grown church friends. It's like none of us want to be out all hours. It's like fun restaurant, spontaneous, bookshop, thrift store, whatever, candle making, and that's enough. I feel like I could have afforded one more meal in Philly, but we back. And it's only 6:15. Amazing. I was tempted to end the vlog here, but I'm gonna let y'all see how these cookies came out. It's so funny. I was so concerned about my brown butter and that I overcooked the brown butter, which I did. I'm not gonna lie. It's not burnt, but it was like dark amber color. I'm more concerned about the pecans. I'm more concerned about the pecans. Because we're going to see. We're going to see. So I'll let y'all stay until tomorrow morning. And then y'all got to go and wait till next week. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let's do these cookies. Parchment paper down. Oven is preheating to 350. All right. I had to test, I had to do a test batch. So we now are left with 12 cookies. And there's 4 of us, so 3 cookies each. Our little mounds. I'm just gonna try to flatten them a little bit and shape them a little prettier. Now we could only do 6 at a time, so we'll have to do 2 rounds. $17 minutes. Hello, you guys. Happy Monday. I barely vlogged yesterday. I was recording, but it wasn't a vlog. And so multitasking, trying to capture both videos, didn't end up working out so well. But it's Monday. It's a new week, which means it's the end of that week that just passed. The vlog is officially over. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you. Jesus loves you even more. See you in my next video. Bye.